Hello, Mallards. It is Wednesday, and currently all three cats are eating dinner. There's a Constellation, a Ginny, and a Gavroche. But moments ago, all three cats were screaming at Amanda because they were clearly starving to death.
They definitely didn't get fed 2 other times today.
Definitely not. No, they can't remember those times. Short-term memory, you know? They've never been fed in their entire lives. But just listening to the three of them, we really have got a chorus. Like, this is why you tap out at 3. It's not because you can't handle 3 cats. It's that you don't want 3 things screaming at you all of the time.
They were really harmonizing there towards the end.
They really were harmonizing. Maybe there could be a band. We will put these cats in a band. While I'm here watching the cats consume their food and making sure that they don't eat each other's food, which is something they're prone to do, I thought it would be a good time to talk about what I did today, which is I went to, I guess, sort of a series of meetings. Like, I had lunch with Mel, which was wonderful, and then I went to a show called TM, and then I went to a webinar on making a business plan. The Making a Business Plan webinar is by the Artist Relief Project, which is a group that I really like. I've been to several of their webinars now, and I think that they're very helpful. They're all free. If you are any sort of artist, I highly recommend checking them out. Their stuff tends to be pretty comprehensive, and they're also really good about Q&As, and they also have people who are on hand to do like one-on-one sessions if that's the kind of thing you need at any given point. I will link to them down there. The other thing I did was this show called The AM. Sorry, not AM. I'm saying The AM Archives is like in my head. A show called TM. It is a show that I saw on the No Proscenium newsletter and knew it was online and immersive, and also that it's a one-on-one show. And that's pretty much all I knew, aside from their general intro marketing, which is like, what is TM? Who is TM? Why is TM? You'll have to come and find out. And so the show ended up being sort of a, oh, and spoilers, by the way, sort of a one-on-one psychoanalysis. I was asked a series of questions. Some are yes or no, some are open-ended, some are sliding scales that sort of got a feel for how I perceive the world and what I feel about good and evil in the world. And I guess how I make decisions would be considered part of it. There was some word association. It was generally really interesting and fun. I like that sort of questioning in a way. I like ASMR videos that are just them asking you a lot of questions. The difference being here, obviously, that there wasn't a live performer with me, so they were also responding to my answers, which was nice. And then at the end, they sort of tell you whether or not you will be welcomed into TM and give you a little bit more information. And the end result of mine was that I was welcomed into TM, and I learned that TM, spoilers, stands for the majority. And the scope of the show ended up being about sort of like I would say almost a hope punk idea that you can believe in the good of people and the good of the world, which was nice. It was very reassuring. It's a really fun show. It's really interesting. Hold on, I have to chase the cat away from food that is not theirs. It was a very interesting show. I had a lot of fun. I didn't know what to expect going in, but I did like the one-on-one interactions, and the psychoanalysis was just sort of fun. It's a really fun show, and it ends on a very nice and hopeful note, which is good in times like these. Obviously, if you know me, it's not my cup of tea. I like it when things end dark, but I think it is important to have that sort of stuff. And it's a show worth going to. They have lots of other showings if you want to check them out. I'm always down for promoting other online interactive shows because we need people to attend. It also put within me even more of a desire to somehow do a one-on-one show. Like, I want a small audience, small actor pool show real bad. I don't know how I'm gonna create it, but it's on the list of dreams that are out in the ether. And now I'm going to put on pajamas, snuggle up with whatever cat decides to share my bed tonight that is not Constellation. She's not allowed on my bed. And I'll see you tomorrow.